Start your week by installing your game plan. This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses. In offensive and each week you can focus train 3 players for extra experience. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start training.
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks, we strap it up and we get better each week. This is one of those times you got to take advantage of it, all right? So let's get at it.
180!
Can you hear me? There we go. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. I had no idea my headphone thing wasn't working. Okay. We are back on track. Okay, what are we doing here? Cover 2. I don't want to do this. Let's skip that tutorial. Sorry guys, I don't know, my mic was off. I'm just trying this, I just gotta get my gold, then I'm gonna go into a game with this franchise, see what I could do. You see that bullshit? Why do you turn back like that? Anyway, I'm gonna start this shit over again. Still the same mechanics, 19, like, they all look the same. Anyway. Okay. Yo, why can't he catch that? Okay. Finally a catch. Okay. That's a weird route. Throw the ball! Yo, man, there's like a lag in the fucking controls or something. There's definitely a lag. I'm pushing the button and he wasn't even really throwing. Okay.
Now that's what I'm talking about, fellas. I don't know what happened between last week and this week, but today was a great practice.
Nice.
This coaching staff is loving it. You guys consistently do that, and I see a lot of victories in our future.
Yeah. No, I just cut DeMarco. We don't really need a we don't need a fullback. To be honest, I could put a tight end there. Let me skip this tutorial. Hello. Okay, so the mechanics are somewhat different, same, but not really. It feels weird though, like they feel weird. This guy ain't scoring on me. You guys can play this if you have $4. Join up to EA Access, you get 10 hours for free. That's what I'm on right now. I was sitting there like, how is everyone playing this game already? And I like went to go look, it wasn't even out. And then I looked at EA Access, you get like 10 hours to play this game, or try like a trial. So here we are. Oh, look at the way McCoy's running with the ball out in his hand like he normally does. Okay, that's different. I just noticed that. Watch the way McCoy's running though. Look at the way he's running. Okay, I failed that. I was so busy focused on McCoy. I was like, oh, okay, that's dope. I ain't never seen that before. I've never seen him like actually make him run to his own style. So let's see if we can stop him now. I don't know. What do you guys think? It basically feels like 19 still. It just runs a little smoother. That's all. All the same animations. The way he falls. The way he like bumped into him. Like. It's like all they did was give you a smoother playing experience. But sometimes I was playing it yesterday against AFC, and it felt like I was on ice. Like I couldn't really control my guy for sure, like 100%. The hit sticking is real though. Like you can't like really, like you don't really want to get hit sticked. That's for sure. Oh, he got back. Good shit. I just want to get a game in, but I need to do this so I can get my training up for these guys. I wonder if like if I do get the game, if what I do now stays. If I make a playbook or whatever, will it still be there? And okay, so one thing too is you can't get interceptions with your linebackers anymore. I mean, I'm sure you can, but it's not as easy. You drop a lot more. So what people are doing is they're using defense where you can substitute the linebacker for a safety, dropping that safety that you substitute into a like a deep third, and using a safety that's in the safety position down into the linebacker spot, and then you can get interceptions that way. So that's kind of like they're gonna have to fix that for sure. Yeah, see, this is the exact same as 19. That there, the whole upgrade implementation is the same as 19. Okay, so I like the Bills, I like Poyer, but I'm really looking at Eric Berry. Like, I could put him in. He has 88 zone, 86 tackle, 89 speed. And that's pretty much the same as Poyer. Or I think he's better than Poyer, obviously, but he's a good safety. I don't know. Yeah, 87 speed. He's only 80. like game-wise, he's not as good as but you know, I'll leave him in. Let's just play a game. Oops. Let's just get a game in. Offensive wise, you know, I'll just leave it in. I haven't really played with Buffalo's book yet. I was gonna go with the Saints, but we'll just stay with Buffalo. See what they got. Okay, what is this? Okay. So only people who have superstar factors is Micah Hyde. No, don't. So you got 3. Okay. Okay, I get it. They think Buffalo's trash. Like they couldn't even. Anyway. Let's see how I do. I mean, I played yesterday at AFC. I sucked, but I mean, we were playing with like everybody who has X factors, and it was like stupid crazy. So let's see how it plays now. Everybody who has X factors, and it was like stupid crazy. So let's see how it plays
now. Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA
I'm gonna see if I can run. I'm gonna see if I can run with Allen.
We'll see
how many yards I
player
get.
of the year, Andrew Luck, in the Indianapolis Colts, as they match up with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I know they did player motion with certain players, but I've never really seen them do that. Like actually capture somebody's like style of running or style of anything. That was cool.
It's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at the newly named New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts.
Pretty good intro. I can get into that.
Charles
I know they don't have no
Davis
halftime. It sucks.
I'm
There's
Brandon
no halftime.
And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football.
I'm waiting for the real preseason, though. Like,
and
come on.
I'm excited. I know
That's
you
what
are
I'm excited
as well.
for. It's coming
the
up
summer
too.
Heat
Like,
feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys
I wish we could get him. We should try to trade for this guy.
Back.
That looks good. I like that. That looks good. I mean, he still looks cartoony as hell, but same kind of animations, the whole waving arms up and stuff. Why is Allen on the field? Okay, we're gonna try a sky kick thingy.
The Bills' Stephen Hauschka's got this one teed up, and off we go from New Era
I guess you
Field.
can kind of.
This will be taken short. Oh, heck of a move. Man. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Colts heading out, and Andrew Luck, the one leading the way, coming off a season in which he threw for nearly 4,600 yards to go along with 39 touchdowns, second most in one season in his career.
All right, I don't know the quick adjustments on my defense. So bear with me, I might get my ass handed to me because I legit don't know. I should have went into what do you call it?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. This goes out right to Doyle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I still got to figure out how to do, like, put people in the middle blue. I got to figure out my coverage.
Targets to find in the Indianapolis passing game. Tight end Eric Ebron really
I just got to figure out my coverage. I don't know what I'm doing here.
2018. He led all tight ends with 13 touchdown catches, made his first ever Pro Bowl, and has erased the memories of some disappointing days in Detroit by making some big-time catches.
God damn it.
Finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
Shit, that was me, man.
A big play there for Indy. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the red zone now, Luck. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting
Who's that, Lawson?
That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately,
that's why I like him. They should really picked up that 5th year on him. Okay, let's. I heard man coverage is really good, but let's. I don't know. I think I'm having some luck with this.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able
Why did they do that? Why did they back off like that?
The disadvantage of blitzing.
Oh.
And he'll get into the
I made a line adjustment and everybody backed off. What is that? Why is that happening? I don't know. I wasn't like backing everybody up. I was just spreading the offense. Well, maybe clearly I'm doing something on defense that's like
you can go to
each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Because I just was spreading my line, and all my defense backed off. I was trying to bring them in.
And that makes the score 7-0.
That's fine, though. It is what it is. It's a learning curve right now until I figure out this defense. The arm sweat looks pretty cool. A little more polished. I don't even know who I have returning. But the other disappointing thing is you don't have Duke Williams on the team. That is what I'm pretty disappointed about that. Like, what's up with that?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. So here are the Bills now ready to go on offense for the first time. Bringing them out, the 2nd-year quarterback from Wyoming, Josh Allen. And after the 2018 draft, what everybody knew was that Allen had great arm strength. But what folks discovered in his rookie season is how good of a runner he is. He finished second only to Lamar Jackson in rushing by a quarterback with 631 yards total. And had an NFL record 3-game stretch where he was over 95 yards. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so
The thing
often.
is, too, when you pick a fucking play,
McCoy, here's another
these motherfuckers will, like, adjust to you whatever you play. So if I pick a pass play, they're gonna be set for pass. But if I pick a run play, they'll be set for run. So you gotta build an audible.
Off the bootleg. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be
there we go. I bet we'll be seeing that all season.
Into enemy territory. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
5 wide. 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Not here.
Well, I'm hiking the ball.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has
There we go.
And he'll go down, but
Slide
not
downhill.
getting this inside the 30.
Buffalo should go grab him if he's
actually
actually
20 and a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered.
And he is into the end zone
Good pass,
for
bro.
Buffalo touchdown.
See that pump fake I did? I didn't even mean to do that, but it worked out.
28 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Okay, that was what was messing me up yesterday. I'm used to double tapping to do like a lob.
And right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays,
Okay, he's
a
gonna
tight
tap it
end
now
is a
instead of like double
featured
tapping.
receiver,
I don't know where I got
not
the
just a
double tap
blocker,
from.
as in the days of
These
old.
guys are using man a lot. That's one thing
for the point
that
after.
the game's supposed to be really good at is man. Ah, fuck, I fucked it up. Oh, well.
And it's no good. He misses the
Why are they
extra
cheering?
point. And this remains a 7-6
The game should like let me know you fucked up.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared.
Come on,
to
why is he holding me?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Perry. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit a screen soon.
So man coverage seems to be the meta right now in this game. It seems like it's supposed to be like really good. So far, Matt using zone to picking me apart, but using man to kind of messes up the computer's. Let's try this.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Locke. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers.
Fuck,
and
man.
he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I gotta get used to this defensive adjustments.
Because
yesterday when I was playing,
you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away
I blitzed everybody by accident because I didn't realize I was blitzing everybody.
And he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Nice.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again.
The defensive line is getting in there quick, though. They're double teaming. Look at this. Good move. Good movement. I like the movement on that tackle. At least the slow motion looked good. Look at him shaking his head. Okay, that's the first. I've never seen that in 19. That's a new animation.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing.
No, I'm a Bills fan for sure. I'm hyped for them this year. I want to see what they could do.
Fielded at about the 28.
That's why I'm disappointed that they don't have Duke Williams
12
on there.
yards on the return.
He's a tall target, and he's an aggressive target.
With a first and
I don't know why he's not on there.
The Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. So good field position for the Bills as they come up first and 10.
Oh shit, I can't.
On first down, it's Grant.
I can't flip that play.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
What about
when we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down.
I had no chance, man.
And
He should have that block quick.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's third down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
First toss of the game here for the backup Barkley.
Yo, Barkley, what? All right.
Lined up incomplete.
I keep forgetting we're in preseason. That's why.
Call there. Now it's fourth down.
I forgot. Okay, we're in preseason.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice.
That was too far
or maybe
of a pass
even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what,
okay, that's something I got to get used
times
to.
out of 10? Just missed that one.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This is taken. Now a hit and a loose football.
Grab this guy.
A chance for us now to look at this Bills defense again. And they have been disruptive.
So it's a D-pad I got to use to do quick adjustments.
As we look at some of these highlights, is it just better players getting in there versus scheme that is defeating the offense?
It's a great question, and I think oftentimes we rely on scheme. We fall back and say, well, the scheme broke down, rather than giving credit to the players making plays. But when the scheme does break down, you're looking at oftentimes just being overloaded. Too many guys coming from one side or one particular area, then you can actually block it. You know, if there's 2 guys there to block it, they'll bring 3, and that third guy will get through. So when you want to max protect there, meaning getting everyone in, your whole offensive line, your tight end, and your running backs, trying to make sure that you're never outnumbered by the defensive guys coming in.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Got me on that fucking play already. I ain't falling for that shit.
And his guys
you only get me once on that. We ain't get me twice.
47-yard
That's for damn sure.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside.
He didn't score me on that play, but he got a big.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time.
He got a big
and when you're
amount
right,
of yards with that
you got
kind
a decent
of run
chance
last
of coming
time.
away with the football.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You're crazy with the overthrow. I don't know what that was, to be honest.
That'll bring up second down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely will. We talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call it taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do that shit again.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on fourth. Here's Barkley.
Oh,
The Colts
shit.
are going to get him. Down he goes.
That was...
Justin Houston
he got in
making
there
his
way
presence
quick.
felt there in the backfield. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on fourth, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option.
Fuck.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. The 20.
What?
Touchdown.
What the fuck just happened? I didn't even... Okay. I went to look at the replay. I went to look at the replay. I didn't even see what happened. I have no idea what just happened.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there.
I like this
Took it in for a
replay.
touchdown.
I like the replay. It shows the play and the referee's looking.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
How do you fucking...
On 2nd and 1, Brissett. And he'll find the
Oh, man, I have no idea. There's some shit I don't know how to do.
That one good for a first
How
down
do I-
pickup of 18 yards.
How do I pitch my line?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Paris Campbell, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 yards there, first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's
the
more
wide open.
condensed.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
I was trying to do some adjustments there.
And the Colts are able to grow their
I gotta go into practice and work on these adjustments because I have no idea what I'm doing.
It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back.
Now I got to go for a two-pointer if I do
exactly
score.
what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line.
That was a weird.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker
spin
on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you,
Okay,
I don't want to throw the
so
flag,
let's-
but you caused the play. You did
Do I have-
had to.
Let's try this.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Now
Cover
Barkley.
3.
He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught at the 25. And they're able to work this to the 25.
They're trying to make a
before
real life
it's all said
situation
and
because
done.
he's hurt in real life.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, come on, throw the ball, bro. I'm throwing it.
He's taken down. The sack by Marcus Hunt.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Another try after the first.
Why are you throwing it? What do I got to do? I'm pushing the button.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. Justin Houston able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Yo, I'm pushing the fucking button and it ain't working. What the hell, man?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
We got 4.
They'll set up to throw.
Yeah, I'm pushing the button, man. Why is he
taken down?
Is there a certain way you got to fucking pass? What's going on? Passing. Low monitor. Okay, high. Double tap to pump fake. Scram. L plus R2 scramble. Throw ball away. Okay. So why can't I throw the ball? Like I'm hitting the button, and he's like doing some weird shit with it.
The first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I don't understand. The passing mechanics are different or something. I'm not sure if it's a hard hit, a tap, a fucking a hit and hold. Like, what are you going to do?
Well, you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
I had so many open passes.
Time in our first preseason matchup of the year as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up this weekend in the NFL. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, that was crazy. I think I was a lineman, too, who's running with that ball.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front.
I'm liking the RPOs.
First down conversion. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Quincy Wilson in on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Now Barkley stripped of the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
See what I'm saying about the throwing?
And the team, it's not a sign of things
I'm hitting the fucking pass, and he's just holding it, and then he cranks his arm too much.
Those types of errors don't help you.
I don't mind the cranking, but like, I threw it way before he cranked, so it's like there's like lag or something.
The second half. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first.
Just definitely a lag, because he was open. Let me look. Oh, can't you hit replay? What's up?
But the lead has really gone down now.
So at this point right here, I've passed the ball. I was waiting for his break right here. I saw him breaking, and I passed the ball. Look, and then he took another step before he even cranked. Look, I had my man wide open. I was waiting on this man to break. I hit pass now, and then it should have hit him in stride here, but instead he did some weird step back before he cranked. I don't know. I didn't realize you stepped back to throw a ball.
Adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. That's complete to his receiver, Kane.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
All right, so I'm battling it out here with the Colts. At least they're not completely blowing me out. The Bills' defense is keeping me in the game. But I got to get my offense going. I don't even know what plays really to pick in this.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
I'm trying to find some kind of crossing play, but I can't even see that.
As they take over. The Bills getting set to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
See what I'm saying? I'm passing the ball. He's holding on to it.
Back at his own 5-yard line.
What is up? Why can't I pass the ball? I'm hitting the button. I'm hitting in all types of different ways.
For this offensive line, it appears
I gotta, like, pass
they've
it,
been
like...
on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around.
Okay, I gotta try something.
Given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem
I gotta
all
try
night
something. Like,
long
there's
as they come up facing second and a bundle.
There's gotta be something like...
What? Twist. What? Squeeze. Go. Hey, rock it. Fight.
They'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, I gotta. You really gotta push the button hard or something.
And Charles gotta like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Hey, Haywood.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on, man. Get out of my way, bro.
Now after the play, oh, man, it's Barkley who appears to be
take his ass
shaken
out of
up.
there.
He's
He
down.
sucks.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game.
I'm trying to step into the pocket to throw because these guys are screaming on the outside. Get the fuck out of my way. Here we go. Like this guy right here, he's just screaming in. So I'm trying to step into the pocket. I'm trying to move up, into the hash mark area. And this one, oh my god. Fucking nimwit, man. Look at him. Why would you get in my way, bro? I know you came over to help, but... I'm trying to, like, step into the pocket because I see my man right here cutting in, and I'm like, I can't step up to throw to him. Wow. This game is some...
Right back.
This game got some fucking stupid issues, man. Like, I know the game is dumb, but that's beyond dumb, man.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They run with Hines. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem
I don't know if y'all see that fucking stupid juke.
Regular season with his
It's a good juke, but
the game. And the Colts
I don't know where my
their lead.
D-line was or whatever. Everyone dumped out on that
maybe
fucking
the
play.
defense caught napping a little bit.
Napping? Look at my man to the left over here, all by himself. You mean this stupid fuck can't get him? Look at this. Oh, okay, you had to bump into the lineman before you go after him. Okay, I see how it works. Okay, that's just stupid, man. Okay, so... And then he gets juked out of his shoes. And then I get sucked... I got sucked into this, like, right here. I'm right here. I got sucked into some animation and I couldn't stop it right there. See that animation? I got sucked into it because I was going in to fill the hole. Got sucked into the animation. I probably would have got blocked anyway, but... Oh well.
Concentration level may not have been
That's
there.
just crazy,
I agree
man.
with you on that one because those types of plays when they result
See
like
when I'm moving
that,
around, it just feels the responsiveness of my controller moving that guy around just now is there's a lag. It's lag. It's like it's not a big lag, but it's a lag enough for you're gonna feel like you're making moves that are not happening.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
I don't even know anything about the Buffalo Bills.
This is taken at the 3.
Playmaking.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he will score.
See what the game's doing to me now? The game's trying to embarrass me now.
Taking it in. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game.
It's like a big
Can Madden make the Bills any worse? Like, they're not a bad team. Why is they rating these guys so bad? Like, he shouldn't have got hit and fumbled right there.
Terry now for the point after.
Milano shouldn't have got juked out of his fucking pants on that other play. Like, he's a good pursuer.
24.
I feel like Madden just like completely disrespects the Bills, man.
The scoop and score, always an
that
exciting play in football.
Fucking thing,
and we
another disrespect, man. Come on, man.
And then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. That's fielded in the end zone.
Block.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A first throw for the backup Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's caught inside the 30.
See Tyree Jackson with the arm?
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30.
Oh, my God.
A big loss here.
I'm telling you guys, I'm throwing the ball, but these, I don't know.
Bringing the pressure
I'm going to have to go into practice mode and see what I got to do on the button to make the actual ball leave this motherfucker's hand. Because right now, this is like, this is just ridiculous.
When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
He's double pumping or doing some weird shit. I'm hitting the button.
Yet again, that is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Foster. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
See, Tyree Jackson is way better than Barkley. Barkley's a bum. He never would have got that pass. I've been trying to do that pass.
The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. Again, Jackson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He didn't even throw it nowhere near the guy I threw to.
Protection was great. He had time to set up.
I guess I got to wait for this guy to turn around and finish the animation before I can throw it to him.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw,
it's like another consideration of buying this game. It's really, it's still like, I don't know why they released it. They should have waited until like September. Like, honestly, like, this game is not ready to be released. There's so many mechanics that are broken and not really working. And then the lag in between, like, motioning your guy around.
And now Indianapolis set to
There's
take
no way
the
that this
field.
game is ready.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Why are
just
you
think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up
my
the
man's
yardage.
so fucking slow.
Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down now, it's Hines.
Yo, they're making this guy out like he's fucking like Le'Veon Bell right now.
Micah Hyde.
The way he's like moving through the line and everything, that's just retarded.
It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On third down, Hines. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Check 50.
Let me see if I can survive this.
Now Jackson on first down.
Nope.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
So if it looks like it gets a little too close to you, that's the ball.
Game.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on first down, Jackson.
I have no idea. I have no idea where he was throwing or why he threw like
picked off
nowhere near anybody.
And he'll bring this one back.
But yeah, we're just gonna exit this game right now. Wow. I can't believe how bad this game is. Either I'm bad at it because I don't know the mechanics with I don't know the mechanics with I just don't know the mechanics. Or I don't know. You know what? I gotta go. Stop. Okay, get out. I gotta practice. I have no idea what I'm doing. I need to work on this pass thing because whatever's happening with passing is I haven't figured it out and it's killing me. Whew. Yeah, let's just do like cover 3 or something. Okay. You know what? Let's just run it. I just gotta practice like. Yeah. Let's do it again. I'm just gonna do it again. Run it. Nope, I can't pass. What? Hold on, let me try and break out of this animation. Okay. Let me do, no. Jesus.
Look out!
Okay, let's look at that. I pump fake to X, and let's see what the reaction by the defense was. That wasn't really much of a pump fake, and they didn't really respond. Like if you look at the response, look at the pump fake. They didn't really react to it. And but they're leaving that middle wide open. So let's try a couple different. I'm gonna try tapping, hitting, and holding down. Tapping. That was just a quick tap. Let's do it again. Hold it down. That was a bullet pass. Inaccurate, okay. And then what was it? A press and hold? Same thing, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like in the game I wasn't able to get the ball off like that. Let him play out. Let me pump fake. I don't think, like I said, I don't think pump fake works. Okay.
Round 80. Off 52. Hey, Echo.
Let's see if we can create a
regular. What's that?
oh fuck, you blocked. Huh. He passes better when he's on the run.
319. Hey, tight. Hey, Delta.
I wonder if that would work.
Half 10. Off 52. Alert. What's that?
No. What is happening here? Okay, so have him open. See, look at this. Okay, look at this. He's pushing it back. He curls under, but then he just keeps dropping back. Okay. So the defense is like playing a little bit smarter. I wonder if an out route would stop that.
Hey, orbit.
Let me see how this would work.
Look out.
See that big crank? That's what I'm talking about.
180. Half 10. Hey, zoom. What's that?
Okay, so the sideline catching is still shit. These guys don't adjust to the sidelines at all.
Alert! What's that?
Yeah.
Round 80. Alpha.
Actually, no, let's do
Hey,
that.
Foxtrot.
Do that. I didn't get him to do this.
What's that?
Nah. I'm just trying some cover 3 beater type plays. They're not really working. So let me try. Let me try this. Another cover 3. So we'll do that.
5.
So let's see if we can get Jones into the cover 3 beat there. Kinda not really. Let's just check it out. I'm gonna go back into a game, but let's see how these guys are responding. Okay, so this route here, this hitch route, pulls the linebacker down. Once he goes down, pass. I could probably pass it right now. Because this guy's pushing these two back quite a bit. Look at all this space. And he sucks him down just for a second, but that little second... Okay, it's all about timing, I'm assuming. Like, well, I mean, obviously.
Alert!
So I can push this, use him to push him back. And then it'll be just timing of when I pass the ball to Jones. Ah, what? Yeah, I can't. I'm having trouble passing the ball. I feel like pressure stops your guy from being able to get rid of the ball.
Stop. Here we go.
Yeah, and there's definitely a delay when you hit hike. And these guys are way aggressive right now.
Middle. Smoke. Alert. Alpha. 56.
Sliding to the right.
5 wide.
I'm hitting hike. Definitely a bit of a delay. Yeah. The passing is you're gonna have to get used to the passing. The passing is kind of
Go.
It's just like I don't know how to put it. Like it's just
Half 85.
he won't get rid of the ball. Like especially if it's a long pass. I don't know. It's really something you're gonna definitely have to get used to. Yeah, I'm trying to throw earlier, but the thing is, there's a delay. Just like I'm hitting hike, and he's not hiking right away. I got to keep pressing hike from the hike the ball. It's like the game has a lag to it or something.
Hey! High 7.
If that makes sense. I mean, I'm gonna mark him. So watch, I'm gonna hike. I must have hit hike about 4 or 5 times. So there's definitely a delay. I mean, I'm gonna go back into a game. There's definitely a delay. Like something you got used to. Like you gotta I don't know, like anticipate or something. I wonder if I were to go head to head. I'm gonna get my ass kicked head to head, but let's just do it. Whatever. I don't care if I get my ass kicked. I just want to play head to head. Computer kicked my ass, but it's my first day or my first day playing. I played yesterday a little bit, but I didn't really like play much. I got annoyed and I shut it off. But now I played like an hour so far or so. How long has this stream been going for? I played like an hour so far or so. Okay, so an hour and a half. I've been playing an hour and a half. Yeah, good luck, man. I hope the Bills can come out the box and just start like really.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
So like I said, this is like my first game head-to-head. Probably going to get blown out.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I'll take my lumps for now. I just want to get used to playing.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I got to get used to running, too.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Allen is brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
You can see the time
on defense. I'm going to get destroyed because I don't really know my quick adjustments.
Because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Allen hands off to McCoy. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Whatever, man.
Let's go, team. Big series right here.
Off the bootleg. Allen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly The momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. We got it. Come on, work. We want it. Come on. That's in. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. The
That's all good.
Opening drive
I didn't really want to get picked off there. I kind of had
being created by those guys up front.
Haven't really made myself a cover 2 meter yet.
An offensive line,
I haven't come up with one.
As this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
All right, well, let's see how I do on
opening
defense. I don't think
yields
I'll do
3.
that great, but
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
This is taken at his 4. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Check.
Ryan. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check.
Ryan. Man open.
I have no idea what my fucking defender was doing, bro.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
That's horrible fucking computer. That's horrible computer chasing or whatever you want to call it, pursuit.
This is going to sound crazy, but that type of a carry, big-time run, actually brings a high and a low to it. The high, of course, is the
That was horrible pursuit.
Low, he didn't quite
That's
get to
embarrassing,
the end zone,
bro.
just short of the pylon. What do you think he's doing in the huddle right now? Guaranteed he's lobbying for the football.
Now Olsen.
Oh, man.
And he gets in.
I'm terrible.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in for the
That was way too easy. He just walked in. He didn't have to try, man.
Solid
He didn't
job
have to try.
up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well
I
run.
suck at defense right now. Like, legit
6
suck.
points.
Touchdown.
Like, I'm not going to win this game
Good
because I
on the
can't
extra
defend
point.
anything.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
I have no idea. This game has some weird mechanics right now, and I don't know how to do a lot of them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He hits Beasley right side.
Everybody's in slow motion, too.
4
Like,
yards
this
on
whole
the
game
completion,
moves in
and it
slow
sets
motion.
up a 3rd down.
This
Boy,
game
the
moves
evolution
in
of the
slow
game
motion.
and how
That's
these
the
guys
thing,
in
too,
plays
right
like
now. It's
that
not
can
crisp.
get out of the pocket, keep
It's
plays
very
alive.
slow.
It just makes
It
things
feels like-
so much harder for
It
defenses.
feels like I'm playing in, like,
Really
replay.
does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback.
We
It's a
throw-
lot of
oh,
time
see,
that
pass
they put
leading?
in on it. It's not
Don't
just your
pass lead.
static 1, 2, 3. This
Fuck
is
you
where
up,
the ball
man.
goes anymore.
He passed that about 50
Now
yards away
throwing
from
on
where I
3rd
wanted
down
to
there,
throw
but
that
he
fucking ball.
cannot connect.
50 yards, or at least 30 yards to the left. Like, I was pass leading, not even that much. I was like, I kind of pass led.
And no move to get the
Just
offense
enough.
off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Going for it on 4th down. Allen. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
That's just
So
crazy.
after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And an alley to run. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
Trying for
he saw
Brown,
that.
and it's intercepted.
He saw that. I saw him.
Picked
I
up
saw
by
he
Keanu
saw it,
Neal. The 40,
and I still tested his user.
20,
I deserve
10.
that.
And he takes this one
I tested his
back
user
into
because
the end
I wasn't
zone.
sure he would catch that because I heard the
Defense
linebackers
has a
weren't like really
touchdown.
catching too many interceptions. But okay.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using?
Okay, I
It's
deserve
Oski.
that.
And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
That's fine.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. There he goes right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Andre Roberts as the first half is winding down. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
See, I'm getting a little used to the running, and the tackling is a little off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. $14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yo, who is the guy with 90 speed? Reese Alexander. How tall is he? 6'2"?
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, get ready. Get ready.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Yeah, 90 speed, baby.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before half for Allen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
There's definitely a lag. There's definitely a lag in the game. I was moving that ball, or trying to kick the ball a little sooner.
Very short.
There's definitely a lag.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what if I...
Good shit.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
45. Mike, 45. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
He's waiting for
run.
that one play.
Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Allen off the play fake. And that is in.
Whatever.
He couldn't hold
Come
on
on
to
with the bullshit, man.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
22's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Listen back. Mike 22. Mike 22. Here we go. What's that? 22's coming.
Now Allen.
Come on, man. The Buffalo Bills aren't that fucking much of a fucking bunch of bums, man. Like, come on.
And 4th down now coming up.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
There was not much separation, but
creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
I don't give a fuck.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. To throw, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 10th carry now for McCoy. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check, check.
Again, it's McCoy. Oh, he's got a little LaShawn McCoy off to the races. And he'll
Same
take
dances.
it into the end zone.
They couldn't even update the celebrations.
LaShawn McCoy, 28 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
I don't know, man. They didn't really update anything other than the game being
it's now
a little smoother.
17-14.
What's up, Mike? This is my first online head-to-head. I'm just getting used to the game. I don't really I'm not really that good, to be honest. I'm just
following the score.
The game just sort of like doing a lot of the work.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. To throw is Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman.
Can't nobody catch him?
Devontae Freeman.
This game's horrible. I don't think I'll be buying this one fucking game. I'll just stick with Madden 19. It's the same fucking game.
77 yards.
Why would I pay $60 for the same game?
Have once again taken the lead.
This game's so trash.
To add the PAT.
They couldn't catch him. There's like 3 of them there.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
That's just embarrassing, though.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Whatever. My first game, what can I expect?
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flushed out right. And
See,
this turns into disaster.
He's
not going to get forward progress.
game.
That'll be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise
This is
in this
definitely a lag or something, because
that
I
has
passed
got
that
to
ball,
make it
and I
harder
couldn't
for
pass,
these
I
guys to
ran.
hear.
Sometimes
I passed the ball again, he wouldn't throw it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
There's definitely a lag. But what can you do? This game's garbage anyway.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Ready. 25. Check back. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Pick the edge. Come.
On 3rd down, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Ready. 25.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman.
Oh, well.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
This is a waste of time. Well, first game I got my first loss, but what can you do? I mean, the game isn't really that good of a game. So, yeah.